Hello there everybody and welcome to a quick little video log. So this is actually a reward for the Patreon. Some of you guys probably don't know, but I am running Patreon right now and taking support from there, and the $50 a month goal was that I do a weekly video log for the whole channel, so you guys can thank the Patreon supporters for this. A little bit of extra kind of content for you this week. I do consider it extra. The reason why I'm wearing a hat today, I don't typically wear hats, but my hair looks like absolute crud, and I don't want you guys to judge me. So yay or nay for the hat? Let me know down in the comments section below. I do need my haircut. You can see it coming over my ears a little bit. Maybe a trim of the facial hair too, under the chin. Why do I always do this one? Anyway, guys, thank you though for continuing to support this channel and for hanging out. Again, the Patreon supporters donated a lot of money, and so that's why we're able to do some extra gifts for you guys. There will also be a Q&A session coming up towards the end of this month. I got to do more work on setting that up on my side. So Patreon supporters will be able to submit questions for that. And if you'd like to be a Patreon supporter, you can do so for as little as $1 a month, which is really not too terrible. You can really help me out, honestly, and you get access to new content that you won't see anywhere else. So to the meat and the meat and potatoes though of this video log, I wanted to announce that I am going to South Carolina this weekend. This was planned before I decided to quit my job. This was planned like a month and a half ago or so. And generally speaking, more than that now actually. Generally speaking, basically what it was is my buddy and I said, hey, we're really big on space, and I kind of always wanted to see a total solar eclipse. Do you want to go somewhere that is happening? He said, yep. We looked at some airline prices to find the cheapest place, and we found that Myrtle Beach was actually fairly cheap to fly into for whatever reason, though it's summertime. It was like $200 for both ways, not each way, for a full round trip. And we're like, hey, we can do that. So that's what we're doing this weekend. We're only staying there for a couple days, just basically long enough to see the eclipse, and we're spending one extra day just for funsies. So I'll be down there for this coming period of time. I don't know if anybody is going to be in Myrtle Beach at the time, but if you are, let me know. Maybe we can do a little bit of a meetup. And but it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm excited for it for sure. And we're gonna be seeing a total solar eclipse. So some of you guys, if you don't know what it is, it's basically where like the moon comes in between the Earth and the sun, very briefly, blocking out the sun entirely, and you get to see some pretty cool stuff. So I'll be taking many pictures. I'll be taking many videos, and there will be some pictures posted on my Instagram, which is 2%Skimm. Probably on my Snapchat, which is also 2%Skimm, on my Twitter, which is 2%Skimm, and on my Facebook. And all those links are going to be down in the description, at least to Twitter and Facebook will be down in the description below. Feel free to add me on Snapchat and Instagram as well. I do post there, not terribly super often, but every now and then I do, and I will be posting a lot this coming weekend, so it's kind of like a mini vacation. So that's the plan though for this weekend. For this weekend. But I wanted to mention that if you want to see a lot of content, all the content from this weekend, all the video logs, hanging out with my friends and that stuff, you're gonna have to be a Patreon supporter. Like I said, for $1, you can get access to a whole bunch of stuff that you will not see on the channel. Special gameplay that I'm just not gonna. It's not good enough maybe to post on the channel, or isn't of a game that's popular enough to post on the channel. Maybe like League of Legends. If I record any of that for you guys, I'll probably put on Patreon, not on the full channel, for that very reason. Kind of keep the Patreon people who support me a little bit extra something. So the link for that is gonna pop up right now, probably down there. It might be up there in a card, and it's also gonna be down in the description of this video, so feel free to check it out down there as well. I think you do have to set up an account, but that's basically it. I'm also implementing something called TAD. I'm testing this. I don't know how it's gonna work really. But basically, for those of you who want to help me financially but can't, TAD is this weird way where you can watch ads and then it gives you money to give to me. Something along the lines of that. I've just started learning about it and testing it. I haven't really released it to anybody yet, but I'll be doing that. The link to that will also be down in the description. Seems like it's a cool way for people to kind of help out if they don't have the finances themselves. They can watch some ads, and it may only be a couple cents, but if a lot of people did it every month, it could really help me out a little bit. So we'll give it a go. We'll see. I am doing this full time, and it's not an easy thing. I have bills to pay and all that stuff, but this is really cool. This is what I want to do, so I'm definitely happy personally, and I hope you guys are happy as well. I know I haven't done any particular video logs for talking about like deep emotional stuff recently. I do plan on getting back into that. There might be some from this weekend that come up at some point, but generally speaking, it's just been very busy with content, which is good. I'm trying to get multiple games up every day. I'm shooting for 3 games a day, 3 videos a day, but you know, I fall off the train sometimes. I get back on. I'm streaming about 5 days a week right now, and for 2 to 4 hours a day. I want to bump that up as well. However, I really am looking for new games and stuff like that to kind of get into something that's perhaps a bit more popular that you guys enjoy watching as well. And that way we may have a chance of getting in front of some new people and growing the channel a little bit. So if you're interested in helping me out with some suggestions, go ahead and leave that down below in the comments section. And I know Patreon people often do suggest it in the Patreon area as well. So all that being said, I'm definitely very excited as a whole for basically the direction of this channel. It's pretty awesome right now, and I'm fairly satisfied with what we've been able to do in this past month. We've broken 20,000. We're nearing 21,000 and growing at a rate of over 1,500 per month, and we're trying to keep that up. Of course, if you want to help out and you don't know how else to do it, one really great way to help out is just by sharing the channel with other people. You know, make your friends subscribe, and hopefully they fall in love with the content and with the community. As you guys know, or as I hope you guys know, I really do focus on community. I try to answer as many comments as possible, respond to you guys, and be a part of your lives as much as you are a very large part of my life. So, hey, it's we're in this together as far as I'm concerned, and I really do appreciate all your love and support. With that being said, I think that it's probably time to call this video a video and wrap it on up. So, as always, I appreciate the support of the Patreon people and anybody who may consider helping me there. And, you know, let me know what your thoughts are with Tad. And, again, that link's going to be in the description. And if you guys are as excited for the solar eclipse as I am, not everybody's going to see it. Some people see partials. A lot of the U.S. is going to see a partial solar eclipse. I'm sure different areas of the U.K. may also see something like this. I'm not really quite sure what. I think it's called the Great North American Solar Eclipse, so maybe they don't see much. But I know it's really good. It's going to be a big one for North America this year. So I'm excited. Stay tuned to see that. And again, all that content's going to be on Patreon. I really would appreciate it if some of you guys, if you have an extra buck laying around a month, if you'd consider donating it through Patreon to me. It could really add up, guys. That's what's so cool about this. Crowdsourcing, crowdfunding is really cool because it's a lot of little bits of help, but together it's really quite something. So I really appreciate all the love and support as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you're hitting the like, comment, and subscribe if you are new here, and I'll see you guys some other time. Alrighty? Peace out.